Yeah. So I'm assuming if it's listed as private or unlisted, it won't show up until after the recording is done. All right, bet. Yeah, waiting on you, bro.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
If you know, you know.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson on the move to his left. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
At the 42-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. They'll run here with Dobbins. 8 yards on the pickup.
Your controller over there rumbling, boy.
That's the receiver.
To that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back.
Fucking Myles Garrett.
Lamar Jackson, for all the
Good
talents
God.
of escaping pressure that he possesses, he was helpless to do much of anything there. He had no chance.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to do it. He's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First carry for Nick Chubb, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A run for Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. So that time, Charles, quarterback was really in the pocket in the face of a pass.
That's how I felt the last play. What you talking about, bro?
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Shit.
Taking it about
Oh.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Don't fall. Oh, my gosh.
Football, and I think the Browns got it. They did.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what.
Bro, this nigga got like 20 fumbles on the year, bro.
But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Trash, bro.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time
Gonna
he
cost
has
me the
to take care
game,
of the
man.
play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They run. Chubb. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Chubb.
Good job.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Bro, I have the #1 defense in the league with the worst offense in the league.
The line to gain
Terrible, bro.
3 on 3rd down.
Give me that.
Open man.
Oh!
And he is going to have the Browns first down.
Come on.
Get the third down conversion. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
God dang it. If I had that thing, bro. I smelt it. I smelt it.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The throw complete here to Williams.
Come on,
He'll
oh.
get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's
Come
an
on,
8-yard
oh.
pickup, and it'll move the chains. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Williams on the slant. Yeah, the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
No! What are y'all doing?
Into the end zone.
These niggas stood there and watched, bro. What the Oh.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Woo! Let's go, Swart!
And he will score.
Let's go!
Special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players and they say challenge him. Kick it. He runs as fast as he is. I won't challenge him at all. To keep it away.
When he gets a full head of steam.
Oh, shoot. You stupid.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now.
Oh. It's a bounty
Get a
accepted.
chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I think Schwartz was a ghost just now. Shoot.
Browns drive about to get started. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On the carry.
Oh, no!
gains there in a first.
Whew.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through it.
Bruh.
He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his
You
legs.
cannot let that happen again. Can't let that happen again. Jesus. Peace. Yeah, she parted like the Red Sea just now, boy.
Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to use his legs.
Hit that nigga.
He'll be taken down
Big mother.
before he works it past the 50.
Cam Newton looking son of a...
Downfield, he keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And the Browns first down.
On play action, they'll throw.
Get out of there. Holding. Call holding. Holding.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Yes, sir. Force him. Let's go. Good job, good job, good job.
Yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah,
Where we at? Where we at?
For them. Figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Get him. Oh, they gonna call me for a penalty. I know it. I know it. They gonna call me for freaking roughing the passer. God dang it.
Right at the 44.
Oh.
How big is that penalty?
I saw it coming. I hit the daggone button. I knew it, bro.
Caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room.
God.
Not a lot of fun for
Damn.
you, and you hurt your squad.
Bail out.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll go down the
Fucking team.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Good D, good D, good D.
Contact brings up 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Pick it off! You bum! Freaking
DJ Chark.
I put this nigga in the spot, bro. You saw me back that dude up.
In front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Good night, bro.
First quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And this will make it into the end zone.
I ain't getting away that time.
And he will be brought down here
I had a lane last time. I ain't getting no lane that time.
At the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
Oh, get him out of here. Oh, my God. That dude you saw him let Garrett walk by him. What the heck was that?
And there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Oh, my God.
This part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Play action. Now Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown.
Give me some of the yards back.
Back on that one, it leads to third down.
Good night.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On third down, Jackson.
Yoink.
Throwing left side.
Get him out of here. Oh, come on.
Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that one hurts defensively. Third and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Now, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Oh, get him out of there. Oh.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of
Man, would
scrimmage.
have forced me back inside.
Kept it himself at 2nd down.
I caught that edge. It might have been a problem.
50-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. This time Jackson will throw.
Oh, no.
And he's taken down. This will be a Browns.
I got too freaking cute.
Sack number 12 for him on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going deep for Brown.
Yep.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we've reached halftime here in a 1-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we
lost track of the damn clock.
Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Chubb. And not much to speak of.
All right, come on.
To the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Give me that! No! Oh, there was a freaking pick! You bum! Reach for the ball!
40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Bro, I jumped around!
This game, but this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Oh my God. Never fails, bro.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed it. Nowhere to
Fumble!
go.
Fumble! Get the... Ah!
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Steps away to his left. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he gets this up to the 34 bounds there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that.
Big play. Needed that.
Brings up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Fielded at the 20. That'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
God!
Something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not a possession. But at the same time, they'd like
Thought I could have caught him flowing. That nigga stayed in his lane.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 2nd down, Dobbins.
Motherfucking Myles Garrett.
About the 28.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime Minks had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Oh, pass interference.
This throw's going to be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just a of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 3rd down, Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Let's go.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
Ah!
In today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite...
Get that nigga down!
Stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
First
But you get in position, they just get outran, bro.
1st down, Browns.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game.
Oh, no.
And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They had 3 yards.
Cannot let Chubb get loose.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter. No time to panic. Doesn't mean you just
can't let him get loose.
Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On third down, he'll drop the throw. And
yes!
Incomplete. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They're going to try and throw.
Get a shot.
And he gets this one across midfield. Down to the 46. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10.
Woo!
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but it'll be second down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range.
Oh!
And guess what?
Freaking give it ball. Yes! Let's go!
Will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD. You
have to think about vision, finding a place to get down.
That's how I feel with Lamar, man. Dude got like 25 fumbles, man.
Is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the
oh, he gone.
Make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Get out, JK! Get out, JK!
Take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 11th touchdown of the year, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
Even my boy Frio sent a comment talking about y'all boys trash.
These guys will take it 10-4.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Browns 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You don't want to see us on this Madden, Frio.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack...
Give that! Let's go!
It's intercepted. Picked up
we have Levante!
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run.
Woo!
but the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Gotta get this. Gotta get this. Playoffs on the line.
And now the kick is away.
If I don't make the playoffs, I'm getting fired.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, bruh.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
Ah, good pass.
He finds Shark. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Oh, no, where you going?
Brought in by Brown. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And past the 35.
Now these dudes acting like they don't know how to cover.
The 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll look to throw again, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Thank you.
Trying to find Shark, but it's intercepted.
Oh, spit out of her.
Top by Marlon.
Oh.
He returns it here to his own 18-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to make that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. Big Andrew Billings there on the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Another run here with Dobbins. And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. Say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now on second down, this is Gurley.
Oh, you got to hold that block.
The 35 at the 36. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Looking middle, and that's complete. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
I'm trying to let the clock run out, bro.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Not ideal there. That delay of game backs him up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Now Dobbins. He's taken down at this.
Good game, fam. Turnovers decided this one, bro.
Anthony Harris on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Turnovers did it.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime.
You might have been able to challenge that touchdown, too.
Paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Baltimore, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S.